I went from New York all the way to Ukraine and back, and on the way we made a lot of stops in really interesting places. But if you haven't seen the original video, make sure you watch it because this is a part 2. When I arrived to
Poland in Krakow,
I grabbed some food and then I took a walk outside, and this is what I learned.
the whole neighborhood here used to be a Jewish ghetto. By the Second World War, they would lock a lot of Jewish people in this whole neighborhood, and they weren't able to leave or come in or out anything. Most of the synagogues here in this neighborhood got destroyed by the Nazis. This synagogue was known for not to speak while praying, and I think it's one of the only ones, or maybe the only synagogue in this whole neighborhood that actually survived. It's locked now. It's a pity that it's not really in use that much now. My friend here just told me that in this neighborhood, in this ghetto, there was over 1 million Jewish people living here. And before the Second World War, like today's day, there's maybe like 10 Jewish people living here. Isn't it crazy how we went from one extreme to the other?
Right after that, we went to Uman. We didn't really make any stops on the way going, but on the way back, we made a stop in a small town called Medzhybizh.
We just made a stop by the Baal Shem Tov, which is the grandfather of the Reb Nachman.
Just for context, Rabbi Nachman is the rabbi that I went to for the whole holiday. The Baal Shem Tov is his grandfather that is buried in Medzhybizh.
Let's go pray. I'll have you all in mind. This is the grave of the rabbi. Holy Rabbi shall help us to all be blessed and healthy and successful and enjoyable and have an amazing, healthy year.
As you can see, the sun is starting to come out. That means that we can pray the first morning prayer. After praying, we took a walk around the whole town because there were a couple big rabbis that actually lived and are buried in this town.
Okay, we're here in Medzhybizh, and we were just by the grave of the Holy Baal Shem Tov. Now, the Baal Shem Tov actually lived in this town. The cemetery was always at the end of the town. Now we're walking into the town to see the synagogue where the Baal Shem Tov actually used to pray. It's usually closed, but now there's a lot of people here and they needed to pray, so they opened it. I'm here in the synagogue of the Holy Abdaruv, which was the rabbi in this town years after the Baal Shem Tov passed away. So this is the actual room where he used to sit, and we don't have a lot of things from him, but we have his chair. This is his chair, and he used to sit here. I'm not sure what that is. That's something we don't know, but not everything in life do we need to know. The concept of there was a rabbi that lived a couple of 100 years ago, and his chair, he used to sit here. It still looks kind of new. I don't know how, but yeah, it's an interesting thought. This is the synagogue from the Holy Baal Shem Tov. Wow, I can't explain my feelings. Wow. Wow. It's kind of insane to see that here's the spot where the Holy Rabbi used to pray. He used to stand over here and pray. It's crazy. Over here at this place, you see this? It's like an outline. This is the place where Reb Nachman was born, in this house. Over here used to be a house of the Holy Baal Shem Tov, and Reb Nachman's mother had Reb Nachman in this place.
Right across the street of where the Holy Baal Shem Tov's house used to be, we found this weird-looking shed that was locked outside. And I was really curious, what's this shed doing here? So we opened it. Obviously, I can't show you on camera how, but then I saw that there's steps, and it goes down. Now this is very strange because from the outside, let me show you. If you go around from the outside, you don't really see anything going on. It just looks like a small shed. So I figured the only way to know what's downstairs is if I go down. Take in mind, this is downstairs. There's no windows, there's no light. So me and my friend had a flashlight. We tried looking around what's going on. You can see, it's dark. Nothing much really going on. But what it did look like when I opened the lights, it looked like Oh, it used to be a storage or something. Like back in the days, I guess they built this storage underneath the ground to keep things cool. Because you know, underneath a mountain, it's a little cooler. So yeah, credit to how they built that, but wow.
Low-key, most probably in here they probably saved things for the future. My friends are trying to lock me up. But it's kind of crazy how they most probably saved. And it was kind of like probably the storage. But let me get back out. Gotta get back to the bus. On the bus.
Right after that, we had to leave. We had to get to the border. Most of the way just looked like this until we got to the border.
I'm here at the border. No jokes, it's been 24 hours since we left. I did not record any videos because basically the whole time was like, we're leaving in 2 minutes, and then it just ended up 24 hours. Yeah, trying to keep it short to the point. I actually like this. The lighting is good, it looks nice. Handsome boy, huh?
After that, we finally got some fresh food and we went with one more rabbi. We prayed for all of you, took the flight, and went back home.
And we officially made it back in New York.
So if you're curious how much the total travel was, it was a little bit more than 24 hours of traveling. And then you can add on the delays of many hours. Wow, what a trip. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!